Morning. Oh, thanks for joining me this morning. We'll get started in a minute or so. Yeah, lots of people doing it on catch up because of Father's Day. But yeah, cheers. We'll do it live and have a really lovely stretch. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll get started in a minute. Just a little class on like self-love actually, and just stretch and move and breathe. So yeah, a good one, I think. Yeah, it's obviously a little bit warmer in the air. So if you do feel some of the movement a little stronger or you're a little bit more sore after the classes, that's quite common in this time of year. So just kind of move and stretch and make sure you take care of yourself this week. So yeah, looking forward to it. Cheers, everyone. All right, let's make our way down to the ground, and we'll yeah, just start with a lovely relaxed start. We're going to build in and do a little bit more dynamic movement at the beginning. So we'll start a little bit more relaxed, move into a little bit more power, and then we'll have a really lovely, a little bit longer relaxation at the end. A little bit time out for some balance today too as we move. Draw the chin in, maybe wiggle the shoulders down away from the ears. Oh, I love this part of the class. It's that moment where you can just take a breath through the week and just check in, making sure the legs are in a comfortable place for you, either extended or knees bent. Maybe wiggle the feet out and drop the knees in, whatever feels comfy for you. Breathing in a little slower. And slowly breathing out. And with that exhalation, you can either take it with mouth open or mouth closed, whatever feels right to you. Breathing in a little slower. And slowly exhale. Lovely. Taking a moment now with the eyes closed to relax in the forehead. And softening all the way down into the eyebrows and the temples. We're bringing your attention to that space between the eyebrows where you really kind of hold the muscles there, kind of crease and tense with thought and decision making. Whether it's positive or negative, whether we're creating or we're worrying, that is the space within the face that we really truly feel that little bit of tense, supposed feeling in the skin. Just taking a moment to truly soften there and tracing down, relaxing in the eyelids, the temples, and then relaxing you can in the cheekbones and separating the jaw. Maybe your first real movement in the session is to move the jaw a little bit side to side. Might feel funny, but just get those little clicks out. Sometimes it makes me feel like I need to yawn. Oh, take it as you need it. And then bring the jaw back to a state of relaxation. And maybe making sure that the teeth aren't touching and finding that little bit of softness there. Again, relaxing in the neck. Maybe see if you can lift the head slightly and draw the chin in. Feeling the length in that top of the neck. And from there, maybe wiggle the shoulders down a little bit and drop the palms out so that you have the backs of the hands on the mat and the palms lifted. Breathing in nice and slow. And breathing out. You've got it. And relaxing here from the shoulders to the elbows and the elbows to the wrists. Letting go in the thumbs, the pointer fingers, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. The whole, the hand, just soften and relax. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Oh, lovely. Allowing your body to do what it needs to do. Relaxing in the chest, the belly. Finding softness in the breath there. Releasing in the pelvis. And softening in the glutes. Seeing if there's any movement you can take, just subtle, to let you go a little softer. And releasing from the hips to the knees to the ankles. And allowing the feet to relax as well. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Allow yourself to soften and relax from the crown of the head all the way to the tips of the toes. So dropping in, checking in on how you feel today in this moment. Some of us might feel, really positive, ready to take on the day. Some of us may be celebrating Father's Day, maybe in remembering people around us. And it brings up many different emotions. So whatever today brings you, whatever father figure or role of a father that comes to mind that you feel like you want to honor, whether, here or not, just take a nice slow deep breath, inhaling, and just sending love in that direction as you move through today. Today's class it's about the idea of love and maybe sending that same love back to yourself, taking good care as we move into the summer season. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Lovely. We're going to begin by bending the knees if they're not already bent. If the feet are a little wider, bring everything back to hip distance. Feet are in line with the hips. Lovely. We're going to bend the right knee in, just taking a little moment here, checking in with the hips, and then switch into the other side. Good. Breathing in, and then exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Breathing in, and exhale, switch. We're going to keep going and just move and flow at a pace that suits you. And take it as you need it, just moving. Maybe dancing between the poses here, keeping it fluid for 5, for 4, for 3, next, for 2. Last one, and 1. And bringing it back so that the right knee is drawing in. Good. Slowly bring the hands alongside the body. We're going to extend the legs slightly, just wake up the back of that leg, drawing it in. And you've got the option to either bring the foot to the mat or extend the leg out. So drawing in, kick it up, draw it in, either bring it to the floor or extend out. Good. In, kick it up. Just waking up the hamstring. It doesn't have to be fully extended at all. You can take the foot to the ground. Just see how you feel. Again, moving at your own pace. For 5. Slow exhalations. 4. 3. Say good morning to the legs if you're doing the class in the morning. We are. Last one. Drawing it in. Big squeeze. And switch for me to the other side. Good. Bringing the hands down, just see if we can get a little bit straight. A little creak in the back of that hamstring, saying hello. And drawing it out or bringing the foot down onto the mat. So you don't have to take the extension, but it's there if that suits you. Nice one. So again, moving at a pace that feels good. Just trying to find a little bit of a stretch. Love a little fluid dance with the legs. Just training your muscles to know that you're here, you're ready, you're waking up, you're ready to stretch for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Drawing it in, little squeeze. You got it. Breathing in. And exhale, bringing the foot down. Lovely. We'll bring the hands down alongside the body and draw the knees up if that feels comfortable. Good. We're going to push the lower back into the mat and just get that lovely little fire in the core. And just see if that feels enough. You have the option to stay here, hold it, and you can slowly feel like the toes are moving through cement. And the first one, bring the feet down and just relax. Good. And then see if you can connect that lower back again. So it's kind of like we lift in the pelvis slightly and we feel that connection with the lower back. The head comes back to center and maybe draw it up, seeing how that feels. Breathing in. And as we exhale, slowly bring the toes down and bring the feet to the ground. Just taking a little bit of that pressure and that strength away. Inhale. And as we exhale, feel that connection. So slowly tuck under in the pelvis. Feel that fire in the core, lifting them up. Good. So you've got the option to do that same pace. You can bring them down, relax the feet on the floor, take a little bit of time, and then come back to it. Or you can move a little bit more dynamically by tapping the toes rather than taking the breath in the middle. So if you'd like to move, or slowly move the feet down. Option to bring them down to the floor and keep them there. Take a breath or lift them up. So if you want a little bit of fire in the core here, maybe move a little bit with me. Tap it. And draw it in. Otherwise, take the break in between, take a breath, find that connection, and continue. So it's your practice, breathing in and breathing out. See what you need today for 5. Nice work. For 4. 3. And 2. Last one, wherever you are, bringing the feet down, and then slowly draw them up and give yourself a little hug. Relaxing the tailbone down and just getting that little massage in the lower back. You wanted to take the head side to side just to get a little movement in the neck. Go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to that lovely center point and bringing the feet down. Lovely. Inhale, reaching it up and bring the hands alongside the ears, arch the back. It's that lovely stretch. Now you've got the option to interlace the fingers, maybe push the palms up above the head, reaching, lovely stretch, or just keep them separate. And if you have any shoulder pain, just bring the hands as far as feels comfortable. Nice work. 3. Inhale. And exhale. 2. And 1. Breathing in. Let's flatten the lower back into the mat. Slowly bring the hands back up and down. We're going to keep it flowing. Inhale, reaching the arms up over the head. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Good. Now we're going to use that arm. We're going to walk the heels in towards the tailbone. Just give you a little challenge today. Or not necessarily a challenge, just something different. We're going to lift the hands up as we lift the pelvis into a little bit of our bridge. So we're going to bring the hands back up over the head. And as we slowly lower down, bringing the spine towards the floor, bring the hands down. Nice. So a little bit more fluid. We're going to inhale, squeezing the glutes, lift the pelvis, lift the hands. Maybe see if you could incorporate the hands, drawing the chin in, and then slowly bring every vertebrae down and bring the hands to the floor. I'm going to give you a count now of 6, and then see how many you can get through taking a nice slow deep breath. You can use the arms, or you know very well just keeping the hands down to take your bridge is absolutely perfect as well. So if you didn't like the arm movement, take with the arms to the side. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhaling, we're going to lift up. And exhale, slowly bringing it down. For 6. Breathing in and out. At your own pace for 5. In and out for 4. For 3. Nice one, everybody. For 2. And the last one. And 1. Bringing it down and drawing the hands down alongside the body. Well done. We're going to walk the feet in towards each other and roll over towards the right hand side. Good job. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Let a little smile kind of creep into the face as you slowly begin to push the body up to an upright position. Nice one. Grab a quick drink for me, and we're going to continue to just move a little more dynamically throughout the practice. Nice one. When you're ready, swing the feet back, whatever way feels comfortable. We're going to head into our lovely tabletop flow. Now, this is something you guys have done quite a few times in our session, so we're going to add and build. We're going to move a little quicker into it, creating that heat and just getting that little bit of fire and warmth in at the start. So finding your tabletop position, let's flow. Let's slowly sink it down into child's pose. Keep the arms extended, draw the shoulders down and away, and let the chest draw down. Healing the body up into cat pose. Rotate the shoulders up and back, finding your cow. Good. Inhale. Exhale, sinking it down into your child's pose again. Active this time. Fingers wide, arms are extended. Rotate the bicep up and down. Inhale. As we exhale, finding your cat. As you reach that lovely stretching cat, move into your cow. Find it like a little dance. And slowly bringing it down. Good. Inhale. As we exhale, find your cat. Then we're going to find a nice cow. And then as you find that lovely stretch, find a little bit of a tabletop drawing in from your core. Reaching up with the right hand and swooping it down and through. Thread the needle, a little twist. Inhale, swooping it up, heart open. And swooping it down. Again, just dance between the movement. Inhale, swooping it up. You've got it. And then bringing the hand down back onto the mat. Beautiful. Other side. Swooping it up. And swooping it through. Nice one. Swooping it up. Thinking a little bit about the core here. Love a little twist in. Swooping it up. And bringing the hand down. And then we'll sink down into our child's pose. Lovely. Peeling the body up into cat. Finding your cow. Inhale. And find your flat back, drawing in from the core. Inhale, let's extend. Bend the knee, draw it in, nose towards the knee. Inhale, extend. Going a little quicker with this today. Inhale, extend, taking your step forward. Beautiful. Inhale, sinking forward, find your balance. Hands on the knees, the hips are reaching up. Inhale, take a lovely little sink down, relax that forehead, little smile, heart open, chest open, let that light onto the face. Inhale and exhale. Let's lean forward. Hands come on the opposite sides of that front foot. Wiggle it back and sink it down. Keep flowing. Cat. Good. To cow. Breathing in. Flat back. Drawing in from the core. Extend left. Drawing it in. Good. Inhale. Drawing it in. And take your big step forward. Next one. You know where we're headed. A lovely little flow for you to do anytime. We're reaching up and sinking. Good. Hold. If you want a little back bend, breathe in. Find length. And exhale. Slowly bring the hands forward. Wiggle the front foot back. And sinking down into your child's pose. You've got it. Inhale. Peel it up. Find your cow. Drawing it in from the core, flat back, extend, draw it in. And extend, little smile, feeling that movement, feeling good flow, and you know this, it's in your body, muscle memory, big step. You've got it, reaching up. Maybe bringing the hands together this time, thumbs to sternum. Good, inhale, take that lovely little sink. So you're welcome to stay here if you want to add a little twist in the body. Left elbow comes up, forward towards that right knee. So you can stay here, resting it on top. If you want to take it a little deeper, bring the elbow in front. Good. Lifting that elbow, possibly draw the hands in towards the sternum, getting a little bit more depth in the twist. Relax your forehead, look forward, down, or up. Inhale and exhale. Feel the compression of the belly in the twist if you've taken that choice. A little massage of those organs. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching it up and down. Good. Wiggle that front foot back. Swing it back. Knees nice and wide. Big toes to touch. And just let everything soften. A soft child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. Just let yourself sink into those hips a little more. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing the forehead, the jaw, and the breath. Sinking a little deeper into those hips, finding that lovely release. Nice work. Inhale, slowly pushing into the hands, coming back up. Repositioning yourself to find that lovely tabletop, finding your cat. Excuse me, finding your cow. And flat back, draw in from the core. Let's extend, left leg, draw this. And extend, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful, let's take our big step forward. Absolutely beautiful. Take anything that you need to make it feel better. You know your variations, hands here, hips, or reach it up. Inhale, sink in a little deeper. Relax the forehead, maybe bring the thumbs in, lifting those elbows. Staying here, or you can do a little twist. That's a right elbow coming towards the left knee, and just relax it on top. And look in that direction to the left side. You can tuck it in front if you want to use it like a little lever. And you can also push using the hands to draw that, and draw the shoulders down, drawing the thumbs in towards the sternum. Guide here for the neck is to look wherever it feels comfortable, down, forward. Traditionally, we look up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, swooping it back up, reaching the hands forward, and wiggling that back. Good, we're gonna come into tabletop instead of our child's pose. Tuck those toes, arch the back into cat, lifting up into your downward dog. Bend the knees here for me. Take any sort of adjustment that you need to make sure you feel comfy. Make sure the hands are wide, draw the shoulders down and away. Good. Looking underneath, those armpits left to right. Maybe walk the heels. Nice job. Drawing in from the core. Breathe. Up and down like you're saying yes. For 3. With the head, sorry. For 2. Nice work, everyone. And 1. Beautiful. Finding a little stillness here. We're going to look forward between the thumbs. Lift to the tops of those toes. Bend the knees. Step or hop if you're in the mood. Take a nice big step. And fold down. Bend the knees. Let the belly rest on the tops of the legs there. Ah, lovely. Lovely little bit of time to release in the back body. Let the head soften. If you're feeling a little bit funky, sometimes when I have, because I definitely suffer with this hay fever that's going around. Sometimes feeling upside down, I can feel that little bit of pressure more. Use it as a moment just to let the body kind of hit reset. Inhale. And as we exhale, slowly take a halfway lift here, but take your time. So if you like to take the hands in front and extend the legs, take it really slow, or draw the hands up the legs, maybe squeeze the elbows in and find a little bit of a flat back. Inhale, bending the knees deep, swooping the arms up and wide, lifting up, palms together, a little back bend, hands in. Thumbs to sternum, lifting the elbows and tuck the pelvis under, feeling strong from the core. Breathing in, then breathing out. You've got it. Inhale, we're going to swoop the arms up. And we're going to swing them around. I'm going to face you. We're going to swoop the arms up. And we're going to bend the knees and swoop them down alongside the ankles and lift. Good. Swooping them down and reaching and swooping up. Good. Take some big, big dips. For 5, carry on. I'm going to adjust my camera. For 4. 3. For 2. And 1. Good. Bringing it back up and bring the hands down, thumbs to sternum. Good. Breathing in. And exhale. Lovely. Breathing in. And exhale. Great. I'm going to take a little bit of our chair pose here. Obviously, that's going to be quite strong in the legs. So come out of it whenever you need to. I'm going to offer a twist in there as well if you wanted to play with the twist. Again, you don't have to take it. So see what feels good to you today. We want the feet hip distance. This time we're going to swoop the arms up and then bring them alongside the body and bend the knees. Good. From here, we're going to shift the weight back into the heels. Try by lifting the toes. You'll know that you're there. And then just lift the chest. You can relax the hands on the knees. You can bring them to the hips. Drop the shoulders down and just feel that little bit of sink. A little bit of power, a little bit of heat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straightening those legs. Maybe reaching the arms up. Good. I'm just going to do a little bend. Swoop them alongside the ankles and up. And one more. Let's sit this time. Sink in. You can bring the hands up. Hips. Lifting the chest. Lifting the toes. Maybe reaching the arms up alongside the ears. Really creates a bit more dynamism so it feels too much. Remember, bring the hands down or straighten the legs. 3. Breathe. Little smile. You got this. 2. And 1. Straighten. Reach up. Feeling that little bit of fire. Good. Rotate the shoulders up and back. Inhale. And exhale. You want to move the head at all just to get a little bit more into those shoulders. 3. Nice. For 2. And 1. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do another little chair pose. So I'm going to give you a bit of a longer count. If it feels like Meg's not there, just come straighten the legs and sit back down when you're ready or join us in the next one. So we'll do one more sit, we'll hold it, and then we're going to take one with a little bit of a twist. Just a little play with it and see how you feel. No pressure though. Come out when you need to. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. Just take a little swoop down and come back to standing. Inhale. And exhale, swooping it down and sink the heels back, lift the toes, maybe bring the hands forward onto the knees, hips, or lifting it up. Good. Relax the forehead here, lifting in the chest, little smile, you've got this. Inhale and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening those legs and swooping the arms down. Good. Inhale. Rotate the shoulders up and back. Again, nice little opportunity just to find some release here. 5, 4, 3. Nice deep breaths. 2, and 1. Up and down. Beautiful. Inhale, last of our chair pose sequence, reaching it up, swoop it down, come back to standing. And then we're going to sink back into the heels, bring the hands together if you like, staying here. If you want to add the twist, so left elbow comes on the outside or on the knee, like we did it earlier, maybe tucking and twisting. See if you can keep that sinking back in the hips. You also have the option if you wanted to open the arms out and look up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the hands back to center, keeping that sinking in the legs, or come stand up and take a little break and switch sides. Up to you. Staying here, maybe drawing the hands a little more in towards the sternum or opening them up. Keeping that sinking in the heels, lifting between the ears and the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly swing it back up, swoop the arms up. Lovely little fire. Bringing the hands in. Nice work. Just take a moment in stillness. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to swoop the arms up one last time. And we're gonna fold forward. Just gonna reach forward, feel the hamstrings, get that lovely little stretch and pull down over the toes. Draw the chin in. Little halfway lift. Bend the knees and then bring the hands forward. Step or hop back to your lovely high plank. We're gonna come either to the knees or from high plank down onto the mat, allowing the body to just slowly fold down. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and back. Good. So we want to take a little locust pose here, a little strengthening for our back. Inhale, what we do is lift the chest and lift the hands. Maybe lift the toes and come back down. Good. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and drop them back. Good, so the chest should be open. Inhale, lifting into the chest. Maybe lift the hands, squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Maybe lift the toes, feel the belly pushing against the mat, and slowly bringing it down. Exhale. Lovely job. Inhale, we're gonna push into the hands, peel the body up to a nice little tabletop position. Finding cat, tuck the toes, lift up to your lovely downward dog. Walking the heels here today. Finding whatever expression feels good to you. Moving the neck in any way that you need to. You want to change it up from walking one heel then the other, maybe lift both at the same time and drop them down. Or you can find some stillness here, just holding it. Breathing, working the heels towards the floor. Again, keep the knees bent. If there's any pull in the lower back, or if it feels too much in the hamstring, and just work slowly into that position. 3. Breathing. 2. And 1. Inhale, let's look forward between the thumbs. Come up to the tops of the toes, step or hop. Whatever feels best, and folding down. Just allow the hands to soften, the whole body rests on the tops of those legs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, bend the knees and swoop them up. All the way up, coming to standing, taking your time. You don't want any dizziness, so just take a moment in your Tadasana pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice work. Breathing in, let's reach it up. Keep it moving, reaching forward, bending and pulling down over those toes. Or working to straighten the legs a little more. Halfway lift here, whatever feels best. Bend the knees, step or hop back to your high plank and slowly come down onto the mat, whatever way feels best from the knees or from plank. Finding locust, we rotate the shoulders up and back. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, lift the toes. Ooh, feel that little strengthening, that little power, and coming down. Exhale. Take a breath with me in, and exhale. Inhale, one more locust. Rotate the shoulders up and back. Inhale, lifting and lifting. Hold and down. Beautiful. Inhale, pushing into the hands, using the core. Tucking the toes and lifting into your downward dog. Finding that position, feeling like a little bit of joy in that salutation. Draw the shoulders down, find your position for the heels in the body. If you like stillness today for your downward dog, stay. If you want to walk, just don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Try and draw the shoulders down by rotating the bicep up and down. I'm going to add a little twist. You're welcome to grab or reach in the direction. Left hand towards the right ankle, maybe looking underneath. Relaxing in the face, finding a nice steady breath. Maybe switching sides. Totally up to you. Leaving that bit out or coming to the knees if there's a change, if it feels too much. Or just keep walking those heels, coming back to center. Inhale, let's look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop. Find your halfway lift. Bending the knees, big scoop up, palms together. Oh, lovely. Hands in. Again, close the eyes, find some moment here in stillness. Inhaling And exhaling. Draw the shoulders down, the chin slightly in, squeezing in the glutes, tucking the pelvis under, drawing in from the navel. Feeling really strong here. Just like the name, Tadasana, feeling like you're stood at the top of that mountain. Eyes closed, and just enjoy that moment. Maybe notice where the heart rate's quickened, maybe the way the body's rocking or balancing for you. Maybe the warmth created so far in your practice. Just checking in. A little quiet moment with yourself. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly separate the hands. And just one big circle with the shoulders and down. Opening the palms out so that you've got a little bit more traditional Tadasana as we drop the palms out. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to relax the hands, just open and close them, and take a little drink and move into a little bit more of our balance sequence. We're going to spend just a little bit of time moving into a little bit of our tree pose and just playing a little bit with balance. So this is also a good time that if you needed a chair or the wall or something to hold on to, please do that. It's super important to use those things around you just to make sure that you're supported, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with using the wall. Definitely something that I've done for years in my practice and sometimes might use today. We'll see where my balance is. We're going to start with just doing them individually, and then we're going to put them together in just a little bit of a fun little flow and yeah, take it down to our relaxation. So we'll start with our tree pose, just getting a nice little hip opener with it as well. Inhaling. And exhaling, let's bend the knees, draw in from the core, drop the shoulders down. Good. Maybe a little smile, shifting the weight over towards the right side and wiggling the left heel over. Good. And noticing, I always say, if you have this little dip in the hip, we want to lift it up. And then what we want to do is tuck the tailbone under. So we get that lovely drawing forward of the pelvis. Now the upper body might have collapsed. If it did, rotate the shoulders up, opening the chest, feeling lifted. You do not want the standing leg knee to ever be kind of locked, so a little tiny bend in there to help. From here, you should be rotating in the glutes so much that it would feel better to kind of lift that leg. It'll allow you to open that left knee a little bit wider. And if that feels good, remember the only rule here is don't put it on the knee, put it either lower or above. So find your balance. If it's there, use the wall. If it's a little bit better to bring it up, if that feels good to you, you can use the hand, bringing it into the inner thigh. But don't let the whole pose collapse. So that foot can help you, like, look, if I dip a little into the hip, that's not where we want to be. We want to push the inner thigh in. You'll notice it lifts, 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 drawing in from the core, and we rotate a little bit more to get that knee wide. Beautiful. Holding that pose as long as feels comfortable. If you fall out of the balance today, let go of any ego. Just find it again. I was doing teaching this in a class, I think about a month ago, and I just couldn't even hold my tree. So who knows what was going on that day? Just go easy on yourself. It just is what it is. Reaching the arms up if you like. I've just got the arms up alongside the ears. Maybe if you want to kind of add a little bit of a dip, you can reach towards the knee. Little side stretch. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, use your core, coming back, swooping the hands down, lifting the foot and bringing it down. I don't know about you, rotating the ankle is a good idea. Sometimes if we're a little out of practice or we haven't done our balances in a while, something that I want to add in the next few sessions, just to get a little bit more balance in there, find the strength in the arches of the feet again, just building that a little bit more into the practice. You'll notice that just standing on that leg, just that foot doing that work is creating a little bit of strength. So it's all good. All right, coming back to feet hip distance. Inhale, and then exhale. Draw in from your core, because that's where we find our balance. The strength is from the center of the body. Hence, we did a little bit of core work at the beginning. Shifting a little bit over here to the left side, wiggling the right heel over. Again, you can keep the foot on the floor. If you've got that dip in the hip, just lift it up for me and tuck the tailbone under. Again, not locking the standing leg knee, lifting up in the shoulders and draw it back, feeling lifted. You're welcome to stay here for the whole thing, but just working. You should feel strong in your core, lifted from the top of the head, maybe lifting that foot out. If the rotation's allowing you to feel that into the hip joint, keep it there below the knee or above. But again, don't become complacent. Don't let the foot just sink and everything settles. We push in. Push, 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 push. We lift, lift, lift. We're drawing up, 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 and out with the knee. Nice job. Breathing in and out, relaxing in the face. Again, playing with the pose in whatever way, using the wall maybe. If you wanted to take the arms up or one up, you can. And option as well, just to take it to the side if you like. Arms towards the legs. Yeah. Inhale, reaching it up. Swooping the arms down. And slowly coming out of that pose. Nice one. Rotate the ankles, little shake out. If you notice sometimes like balancing, something I still do, even though I'm obviously trained not to, is I hold my breath. I always catch myself. So just in this next little series, the next pose, see if you can just take a few more deep breaths instead of holding it if you're like me, or notice if that's a thing that you do. It might not be, but it might just be me. All right, so we're gonna take the one that looks like a little bit like a flamingo, but it's preparation for a pose called flying pigeon. So we're gonna inhale here and exhale, take a little bend to the knees. Good, shift the weight over towards the right side. And we're gonna lift that left knee and we're gonna open it wide and drop it out. Shift the ankle away. Again, hold onto the wall. Absolutely fine to do that. If this feels okay, stay. Otherwise, I used to find my balance was better as I brought the hands in and I could just work to lean forward with the chest. Let the knee drop out and see if we can get a little stretch in the glutes. Good. If you feel like you'd like to continue to play, you can reach forward. So staying here or bringing the fingertips down, drawing the chin in, letting the chest come in toward that leg, or maybe grabbing the ankle. 3, tilting the tailbone away like cow pose. 2 and 1, slowly coming back up. And unravel that pose. Good, little shake out or roll the ankle. Inhale and exhale. Good work. Beautiful job, everyone. Inhale and exhale. Hands on the hips, shifting it over to the other side. Left leg, standing leg, lifting up and opening the knee wide, shifting the ankle away. Just letting it open up in that hip, knee draws out. And a nice, slow, steady breath somewhere in front of you for your drishti or your gaze. Something that's not moving, working the tailbone away, maybe bringing the hands into prayer. Leaning forward, finding that stretch. Now if this side feels a little tighter in the glutes, stay. If you've got the range and it feels okay, you're welcome to come down a bit further. Maybe draw the chin in. You can bring the fingertips to the floor, jerk the tailbone away. If you really want to test your balance, maybe grab the ankle. 3. Steady breath. 2. And 1, slowly coming back up and bringing it down. Nice work, team. Doesn't matter if you stay lifted, use the wall. It's all there just to get our balance, create a little strength in the feet. If you dropped out and came back in, awesome. It's all just working towards some really nice stretch and a little bit of strengthening. Beautiful. All right. So the next bit that we're going to do is just a little bit of a balance by lifting the heels. So we're going to bring the hands onto the hips. We'll inhale and just bend the knees slightly. We're going to lift one heel, get a little stretch in the toes and drop it down. And the heel and drop it down. Good. And lift and drop. Draw in from your core. 2 and 1. Lift and drop and then straighten those legs. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale and bend. Good, lifting one and then the other. And whatever side you want to do, just feel that little stretch. Feel that little bit of movement flowing. Good. Get a little smile in that face. 3, 2, feeling good. Bend and straighten. Lovely. Your last one is to play with a little bit of balance here. I'm not sure how this is going to go. When I kind of went through it earlier, I was wobbly. Haven't done it in a while. So let's see how it goes. Inhaling. Just bend the knees. And then we're going to see if we can lift one or both heels. See if you can get that balance. Remember, the core is where our balance comes from. See if you can lift the heels a little higher, a little higher. Nice. Relaxing the upper body. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Coming back down and straightening the legs. One more. Inhale. And exhale. A little bend. Good. Maybe lift it a little bit. Maybe just one. And then the other. Maybe see if you can go a little higher today. Drop the shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. Down. And up. Good. Great opportunity to really rotate in those ankles. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. And exhale. You've got it. Good. All right. So we're just going to piece together a few of the things we've done in the class into a little flow. And that's going to take us down to the floor for a little stretch. So facing the long edge of the mat, we're going to bring the feet hip distance apart. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Good. Breathing in and exhaling. We're going to bend the knees and we're going to shift the weight over towards the right side. So you're going to take it up into your lovely bit of tree pose. Good. For inhaling, finding your tree, staying long position, tucking the tailbone under, feeling strong wherever your tree is, folding it. Good. Option to bring the arms up or keep them on the hips. Breathing in. As we exhale, bring the palms together, drawing in towards the sternum. See if you can move that foot over, keeping the balance, and maybe dropping down in for other balance. Staying or folding. Draw the chin in, and then inhale, see if you can lift back up. Good. We're going to take the leg and take a big step back. You've got it. Drop the heel, warrior 1. Inhale, a little sink down. Good. Bringing the palms in together. We're going to lift the back heel and rotate so that you drop that hip down and the heel is lifted. Good. Breathing and staying here. We're going to take a little twist. Last little twist of the day. Drawing that left elbow forward, maybe in front of the knee, maybe twisting, maybe rested on side. 2 and 1. Inhale, reaching up, and bringing the hands on opposite sides of that front foot. Wiggle the front foot back into your high plank and slowly come down onto the mat. Well done, everybody. Untuck the toes. Rotate the shoulders up and back. Good. Inhale, pushing it up. Finding that lovely downward dog. Lifting up. Lovely little flow today, everybody. Inhaling and exhaling. Looking forward, step or hop to the front. And drawing it down. Halfway lift. Bend the knees and swoop the arms up. Hands come down onto the hips. Good. Inhale. Bend the knees. We're going to shift the weight over towards the right hand side, and we're going to lift the left heel or ankle, finding that lovely tree pose, lifting it wherever feels comfortable to you. Again, use the wall all the way through. 3, nice strong pose. 2 and 1, maybe lift the arms up. Relax the forehead, hands come together and in. Now see if you can keep that balance. If you have to tuck the toe and come out of it, no worries. See if you can cross that foot over, drop it out and find that lovely pose. Maybe lean forward. And folding down is your vibe, take it. And then take your time coming up, using the core, take your time. We're gonna take a huge step back, drop the back heel. Make sure that the feet are about hip distance apart, so take whatever you need to get into that warrior 1. Inhale, swooping the arms up, sinking down. Then you've got the option to lift that back heel, and we're gonna drop the right hip in. Good, crescent lunge, hands come in together. Staying here, you can straighten or you can take the twist. Right elbow comes in front, maybe taking that little twist for 3, 2, and 1. We swoop the arms up and down. You've got it. Wiggling that front foot back, lowering down. Untuck the toes. Rotate the shoulders up and back. One last little locust lift and down. We're gonna lift up and find your child's pose this time, knees wide. What a lovely practice, guys. Coming down, relax the head, let the tailbone sink down towards the heels. A lot of flow, a lot of movement. Few different variations. Nice bit of time here to relax and just let everything soften. If the forehead makes it to the floor or to the fists, rock side to side. Bring that little massage in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in and exhaling. Nice one. Really well earned. A little bit of stopping time. Breathing in. Let's just lift it up. We're going to lift up in that tailbone and bring the knees forward. All right, we're going to come to a nice seated position. Find your drinks and just take a little moment to stop. So we're feeling that little bit of warmth, maybe a little bit of sweat, a little bit of heart rate going. Maybe not. It's all different. Just find an upright position again. Remember, cross-legged doesn't have to be there. Your feet can go wherever feels comfortable. We're just going to find a little bit of time to stretch and release before we find our Shavasana. So what I want you to do is just reach up with the right hand, and then we're going to open the chest towards the right-hand side and bring the hand down. So it comes behind you like this, and back. Good, fingertips to the mat. We're going to take the other hand, almost like we do with kind of reverse tabletop or wild. And we're going to reach that hand up, and then maybe take the thumb back, shoulders draw down. So we push into the back, fingertips, chest is lifted. Maybe look up if you want a little more. It's a nice full stretch here. Heart open, chest open, breathing in. And as we exhale, bending into that back elbow, bringing the hands back down, swooping them up. This time we're going to swing the left hand back. Fingertips come down. Maybe bend in the elbow and then straighten. And reaching up with the opposite hand. Draw the shoulders down. Good, relax the forehead, little smile. If you want a little bit more, inhale, reach up further with that hand. The thumb comes back. You don't have to take it. And slowly bringing it back down. Bend the elbow, bring the other hand up, reaching up. And palms come in to heart center. Nice job. Inhale. Just take a little twist towards the right hand side. Exhale. Maybe close the eyes here. Breathing in. Breath to belly. Inhale. Back to center and exhale. Little smile, feeling good. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bring the hands down. You've got it. From here, we're just going to draw the chin in towards the chest. Get that lovely stretch in the neck. But keep the body nice and tall. So not arching in cat or cow. The shoulders drawing down, navel in. Feeling tall in the spine and the chin comes towards the chest. Breathing through if you feel that. Breathing through any discomfort here, tension that we hold. An option to take a little side to side, half circle movement. Feet here coming towards each shoulder. It's really sore, niggly today. But you just to stop wherever it feels extra kind of pain or strain and just breathe. And keep moving. 4. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. And 1. Slowly bring chin back towards the chest, drop the shoulders down, looking up. Inhale, neck towards the ceiling. Draw it back into center and chin down. Inhale, looking up. And exhaling, looking down. Inhaling, looking up. And down. Last one, inhale. And slowly drawing it down. Back to center, looking towards the right hand side and bringing it back to center. Looking towards the left and center. Moving side to side. You're welcome to close the eyes if you like. Just keeping the movement a little more fluid today. Keep going. 3, 2, inhale and exhale. 1, bring the head back to center when you're ready. We're going to take it side to side, ear to shoulder, back to center, ear to shoulder, back to center. Take this one a little slower if you feel lots of pain in that area of the neck. Definitely do. So listen to your body, side to side, just trying to get that little release. Again, you can do this whole sequence like in the shower with hot water running down the back of the neck, the shoulders, if you feel tension there. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center for me and just find some stillness. I want you just to drop the palms so that they're lifted and the backs of the hands are relaxing down wherever you are. And just take a moment with the eyes closed to find some stillness. I just love that feeling of the quiet. I love the magic of stillness. After a class that was very fluid, not a lot of time to just stop. Just kind of enjoy this moment, this feeling. Enjoy the body doing nothing, just quietly, magically breathing in the back. Breathing in, breathing out, maybe a little deeper. I wish you this space and silence when things are busy. Summer often brings a little bit more of a busy feeling. Calendars are a little bit more filled, juggling many different things. I invite you just to find this stillness, maybe in the busyness, even if it's just a breath or a moment. Sat on a chair, palms lifted, eyes closed, being at one with yourself, being in stillness, in peace, and in calm. Inhaling and exhale through the mouth. And this is your cue to find your favorite Shavasana pose or meditation pose, either staying upright, lying on your back, getting back in bed if you want, lying on a sofa, or resting into a cozy chair. Wherever you are, just find that lovely, still, soft position and find a space where you feel like you can relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking that lovely little scan, maybe trying to send a little message from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes to relax, soften, drift, to soak up that feeling of relaxation and stillness. Allow the movement, the warmth, the sweat, the breath, the stretch, strengthening to just nourish every little bit of your body. You begin to soak up the sensation of rest and relaxation. Sinking and softening. And today, I've got a lovely little piece for you by Rainbow Salt. Something that spoke to me and hopefully does to you too. It says, the truth is Love exists in so much more than a romantic partner. Love is everything around you. And I hope you learn how to open your eyes to that. I hope you find love in every aspect of your life. I hope you find it tucked into early morning sunrises and the smell of your favorite places. I hope you find it strung between the laughter you share with friends, and I hope it bounces off of you when you hug the people you care for. I hope it swells within your rib cage whenever you hear your favorite song or discover something that truly, deeply moves you. I hope you fall in love with growth and change and the messiness and the beauty of making mistakes and becoming exactly who you want to be within that. I hope you find love in places that were once devoid of it, in places within yourself that you could have been softer to, kinder to in the past. Because if there's one thing I have learned, it is that love is so much more than a human being who holds your heart. Love is everything around you. It is everything. I wish you love today, throughout the next week, and I hope that you can see the beauty, the light, the love within. That is your Sunday session. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead. Stay a little longer in Shavasana as always, if you like. You definitely earned it. A little bit more power in our class today. Drift, soften, and relax. All my love.